Exciting times ahead for the education sector as the Samuel Chapman Prescott Institute of Technology celebrates 50 years. Barbados joins other countries around the world to remember those who died in the world wars. And in sports, Patrick Husbands lights up Woodbine Racetrack again.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC Newsnight, starting now.
A very good evening to you with this Sunday, November 10th edition of CBC Newsnight. I'm Ryan Broom. In our top story, as the Samuel Chapman Prescott Institute of Technology celebrates 50 years of existence, it has embarked on a path of modernization. It includes cosmetic upgrades and some new technology-based courses. We get more from Lorna Jones.
Current and prospective students of the Samuel Chapman Prescott Institute of Technology can look forward to exciting times ahead. This as the institute continues to focus more on non-traditional areas of training.
The institute is now ready to roll out the new courses in drone manufacturing, 3D printing, and electric hybrid vehicle maintenance, which we anticipate will result in a further stimulation of the Barbados economy.
Minister Bradshaw was addressing the 2019 graduation ceremony of the SJPI. She revealed that Barbados was on track to reach the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals as it relates to education. The Education Minister says no student will be left behind.
Steps are being taken to further develop bridging programs to assist learners who arrive on campus with minor learning difficulties, which would improve their competencies and, by extension, assist these learners in acquiring the ability to successfully graduate in the selected occupational areas.
And in addition to upgrades of areas of the Institute's infrastructure, Principal Ian Drakes revealed their uniforms have also had a makeover.
The rebranding continued with the rollout of new uniform. Today, all reports have been that this exercise has met great reviews and management attempt to solidify, integrate, and infuse in the psyche of the learner that one of the fundamentals about business is branding. The new concept was purposely designed to produce and give that business and fashionable appearance while modernizing the students into the world of work.
Valedictorian of the 2019 graduating class is Raymond Padmore of the Automotive and Welding Division. Lorna Jones, CBC News.
Thanks so much, Lorna. Well, on this Remembrance Sunday, Barbados has joined other Commonwealth countries to pay tribute to those who lost their lives during World Wars I and II. We get more in this report.
This year marks 101 years since the end of the First World War and 74 since the end of the Second. In keeping with the annual tradition to commemorate those who lost their lives during these conflicts, a remembrance service was held in Hero Square in the city. Members of the armed and unarmed forces assembled at the square, where Governor-General Dame Sandra Mason was the first to lay a wreath adorned with the signature red poppy at the base of the cenotaph. She was followed by Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley and Opposition Leader Bishop Joseph Atherley. Wreaths were also laid by Barbados Defence Force Chief of Staff Colonel Glenn Granham, Acting Police Commissioner Erwin Boyce, and other officials and dignitaries. Lorna Jones, CBC News.
Thanks again, Lorna. Well, the Barbados Cancer Society wants more done to address prostate cancer on the island. President Dr. Dorothy Kirk Johnson says the incidence among Bajan men remains serious cause for concern. Now, she made the comment at the launch of an art exhibition in Bridgetown to raise funds as well as bring awareness to the impact of the disease on the Barbadian society.
Prostate cancer causes the greatest number of deaths of all the different cancers. For breast cancer, there are 50 deaths every year. For gynecological cancers, maybe 25 or so. For colorectal, men and women, 80. But for men, prostate cancer takes the lives of over 115 men every year. So that is more than twice, almost 3 times some of the others. So men really need to step up to the plate, because if prostate cancer is found early, it too is going to be able to be cured.
And Dr. Kirk Johnson has lauded the effort of the art group, noting that through their charitable donation, hundreds of Barbadian men will benefit from free PSA testings.
These prostate tests are going to be subsidized by this event, by this show, by this beautiful art which is being shown here today, put on by Irico and all his artist friends, to whom we owe a great debt of gratitude. So I'd like everyone to come on down here very quickly next week and buy up all the pieces, because remember, as well as having beauty in your home, you're going to add life to the men of Barbados by enabling us to give them these tests free, to encourage them to come and have PSA tests, which if they start from age 40, 45, can certainly save their lives.
Meanwhile, there's a suggestion health lobby groups and associations reach out to the communities if they want the seriousness of their messages to reach their targeted audiences. This is a view of local artist Markley Clark, who believes new methods are needed to spread the word about prostate cancer.
I believe that what is necessary is for the Cancer Society also to go into the wider society, communities, churches, workplaces, etc., where men will be found and where men congregate, so that they can be more aware of all the important things that they have to do, especially having annual checks for prostate, for the PSA, and also to protect themselves from any further damage.
And artist Irico, coordinator of the art exhibition, which will be staged in Norman Center in Bridgetown, says based on its success, they are hoping to make it an annual exercise.
The artists have responded tremendously. The heart, the work, the passion, the commitment, and they have assured me that they will continue to work with me as we decide to make this an annual event.